Hold on. We just saw something completely new. I don't have this yet. Phil, what are you seeing on the Dasher app?
Well, on for me, I see that Dash Now instead. And that is totally different because the Dash Now instead, you don't have to be just platinum, you don't have to be just gold or silver. You can just be just any type of dasher. And that is a complete game changer right there. So just with Dash Now, it's not just a platinum perk.
This is very interesting. All right, folks, here's what's going on. Dash Now is going away. What's going on here? So we're going to show you some screenshots of what we're seeing. Now, you know the old screen possibly. There was the old screen that's like, okay, you can pick earn per offer, earn by time. That's not new. We've had those earnings modes for a while, right? But then there's Dash Now. And you'd go online if it's busy enough, or you could schedule, etc. Now, Phil in his Dallas, Texas marketplace, maybe let me know where you're watching from. I'm in Pittsburgh. He has the new screen, right? Shown here.
Right.
I have a new home screen, but what is the difference, Phil? What are you seeing?
Well, what's another awesome feature when you hit dash, it doesn't actually give you like a time where it actually says, oh, you want to dash for like X amount of time. It just puts you right straight to dashing. So that's pretty cool. And this awesome extra perk was this platinum offer boost, which actually shortens the wait time. So I almost feel like I'm like on Uber Eats or something. So it's just like there's been a couple times where right when I got to the actual customer and then I had an offer, I was like, what in the world? But most of the time it's like right when I get done dropping off, there's an offer right there by the time I get to the car or shortly after. So I'm just like, okay, things are changing, and this platinum offer boost, which is brand new, is like just an add-on game changer.
Okay. Thank you for sharing that because I am not seeing it. This is exactly why we're a team. Consider subscribing. All they do is help you make money in different side hustles. We'll leave Phil's channel link down below. So A, he is seeing wait times on the sub marketplace. You see how it says 2 minutes, 4 minutes, right? Prior, we would see the busy, very busy, gray zones, etc. That's number one. Okay. And DoorDash kind of detailed they're going to do this. But number two, yes, it says dash. It doesn't say dash now. We're going to get into that a little bit here shortly. But then, which is also new, this platinum boost. And actually, this is from Phil's profile here. And we have a platinum offer boost. We have gold offer boosts. And like we just detailed, this is going to mean less wait time. You know there's priority offers, right? Gold, silver, platinum, you get priority to higher paying offers. But now explicitly it says you'll have shorter wait times on average than lower tiered dashers. And Phil just detailed, hey, when I finish an offer, I'm noticing less wait times in between offers. So let me ask you this, Phil. I know you kind of vacillate between, gold, silver, platinum, what have you. What are you at right now? And are you noticing the wait time change? Like how much of a wait time difference are you seeing from, let's say, gold and platinum? And I know this is brand new, but what are you feeling?
Well, mostly I've been platinum except for like this last ride along that I just went on, and I went from I just barely slipped out to gold. So I think I'm right there at like 70, I think it was at 79. So I'm just right there on the brink, about to get right back to platinum, hopefully pretty soon, depending on type of orders I get. But even with, I was gold for a little bit, I still got some high paying offers, such as like, I think it was like 10 for like 3 miles. So I was like, okay, I'm still doing okay. But this is actually going to take a little bit more, just kind of test and tinker, keep on going out and see how this is actually going to work.
Yeah. No one wants to wait. These are just dead time, Well, there's dead time and there's empty miles. So don't drive around without an assignment. That is empty miles. If you're sitting there with nothing, that's dead time. So again, distinction, less wait time, number one. and you get more perks the higher up the tiers you go. But I want to turn our attention now to that Dash Now button. So let me show you this, folks. We're seeing this. So there's the schedule button, but then there's Dash Now instead. And Phil, I know this is kind of new. We're just trying to see what this thing even means. What does this Dash Now instead mean?
The way I see it is just like you can just really just no matter what, if it's grayed out where it's not really that busy, where there's just maybe like that little peach color where it's kind of busy. But the thing is, it doesn't matter if you're tiered or not. You can just Dash Now instead. But the kicker is what I think I've seen from my wife's account and from my account. It seems like since she is not even tiered, her wait time is a little bit longer. So like, for example, like this one is like 14 minutes. Now, if I might maybe like silver, gold, which I'm really gold and platinum in that area, my wait times is not as great. So that might be one of the big kickers when it comes to this Dash Now instead and just kind of meshing everything together.
Yes. So takeaway, this is big. Please drop a like on this video if you're getting value so far, if you appreciate Phil sharing, because I don't have this. Let me know if you have Gold Boost, Platinum Boost, or this Dash Now instead. So what we're seeing, like Phil said, is you don't have to wait for the red busy zones, which is almost unheard of. You can just Dash Now instead. You can go online as an unranked non-silver, gold, or platinum. But the trade-off now is, again, you'll have to wait longer. In this example here, 14 minutes. But, okay, everyone can go online now. But if you are ranked, let's say like this, you get less and less wait time.
Yeah, because right there in that picture, you kind of see it has that 6 minutes and it's slashed out. And you got 2 minutes for platinum. So I guess that kind of makes sense. So it makes me think, well, wonder if like it says like 3 minutes for gold or for silver, it says 4 minutes. It just kind of up in the air like that. So yeah.
My next question, maybe your question, folks, if you're watching this, please put your questions down below. This is brand new here. What is this going to do to Dasher supply? If everyone can now go online at any time, they can Dash Now instead. Okay, yeah. Hold on. But if everyone can go online, is it even worth going online? I mean, because you're going to have to wait longer than ranked couriers. So yeah, you can go online, but like people are going to get fed up with it because they're waiting too long. What's this going to do to Dasher supply?
Yeah, especially if you're not tiered. So that might actually make a pretty big effect. It just going to cause that maybe the 6 minutes might be more people get on. Maybe it's going to be up to 10 minutes. We've got more dashers. Then it's going to be 12 minutes, then 15. You never know. But then you get your platinum dashers that's out there, and they're still maybe in that from that 2 minutes to 5 minute range. And like I've kind of witnessed, and for my own self personally, I've been getting them. It was instant. And as soon as I actually dropped off that order, I mean, there was another offer waiting for me. Doesn't mean that was always like the best paying one, but they had an offer. It's kind of like Uber Eats sometimes, where it's in you such a offer that's maybe not as attractive, but sometimes they were. And of course, if it was, that's what I'm going for.
Yeah. Supply, folks. Do you think this is going to help or hurt wait times? Now I'm thinking about peak pay. Maybe they're going to offer like even less peak pay because they're like, oh, everyone can go online. We have more predictability of how many dashers are online because anyone can go online. So we don't have to incentivize as much with peak pay. Phil, you just mentioned, hey, sometimes as gold or platinum, I don't have to wait a while, which is a great thing. I want you to what's called ping pong orders. So it's just constantly on in assignments because I don't want you having a lot of that downtime. I'm going to dash right after this, folks. I have an average offer wait time of a minute and I'm not ranked. So you are really going to have to look at your marketplace and say, okay, am I a 14-minute wait time, which is kind of crazy, think about, is that the best day and time? Or is it 6 minutes? Or am I ranked? Is it going to be 2 to 4 minutes? I mean, I don't know. I mean, let me pass this off to you. You have it. Is this a good thing, a bad thing? Like, what's your initial thought on this thing?
It really seems like it could be like a oversaturation thing. That's what I'm kind of afraid of, because if you keep on getting people just keep on doing Dash Now instead, even if it's grayed out, and it seems like it might oversaturate some things. But you know what? I could be wrong, and they may even lock or even reserve some areas.
I don't know how much they'd care about oversaturation, because if anyone can go online at any time, regardless of the rank, but again, if you're waiting forever, that's going to frustrate Dashers. Because I can go online, if I'm waiting 10 minutes between offers, I'm going to go online with Grubhub or Uber Eats or another app. And then, go ahead. Like you said, with oversaturation, maybe they'll restrict zones, which is exactly what they do now, right? Mm-hmm. They restrict zones with the gray. I can't go online. I don't know.
Yeah, another thought I had was this: possibly they might think that, okay, this maybe somebody will take that $1 per mile or $1.25, and just so they can try to get their rating back up. And that's something I don't like at all. Personally, just as a Dasher.
I know DoorDash has said we want to reward gold and platinum Dashers more. So, I mean, you're a gold and platinum Dasher. Does this feel like a reward for you? Like less wait time?
It does. It really does feel like a reward, because as fast as I'm getting these offers, I mean, it's exactly what they've actually said, not just even at their conference. And that was like, it's like they're keeping to their word to that. I know they're trying to innovate and update. And they even said this themselves. It's just like, not all of them has worked, but you know what? They're just going to keep on trying new things, because when you do get something that works and it works for at least most people, not everybody's going to be happy.
Yeah, I get it. I mean, let us know, folks, in the comments, if you're a silver, gold, or platinum or unranked Dasher. Hey, I'm unranked. Phil is typically ranked. So we got both sides here, which is fantastic.
You're in a great market, though.
I'm in a good marketplace. I mean, make sure to watch my episode, day 1, day 2, day 3 of this challenge that I'm trying to accomplish as well. That's why this stuff is market dependent. Typically, I don't have to wait for offers. It's 1 to 3 minutes typically, because we are pretty busy here in Pittsburgh. But if you're in a market where you have to wait 3 to 5 minutes and you get a boost that changes that down to 1 to 3 minutes, less wait time, like you said, you don't want to waste your time when you're out there, right?
Exactly. And that's been part of my change, because I'm in a market where I actually kind of need platinum, because in the past, whenever I'm like not platinum, I'm waiting forever anyways. Yeah, I'm trying to make sure I'm kind of right there in that little sweet spot where I can be a platinum Dasher. It used to be the feature so I could Dash Now and I didn't have to schedule, but now I'm just like, well, now your offers better mean something. That's what it means right now. I mean, the offers needs to be high paying. It needs to be those large catering orders. I need those things now, because if not, there's not going to be much of a purpose to platinum, and it's going to look like more like tan.
I've heard that. Platinum. I know. I've heard that from you, the viewer folks, that some of these marketplaces, you need these perks, you need priority, you need to schedule and this and that. It really is market dependent. So I appreciate you sharing that today, Phil. We need to keep an eye on that new feature.
Sure do. Yeah.
I mean, I'm very curious how this is going to translate into more markets. Do you have this? And again, it'll say a wait time instead of busy, very busy. And then if you have Dash Now instead, then you have it. So I'll follow this. Phil will follow this. We'll kind of, reporting this together here. And is it, I really don't know, because, this is the first time that we saw this days ago. Is this a good or bad thing for Dashers?